Good morning. Good morning to Periscope as well as Facebook Live. I'm going to give it a few minutes to see who hops on with me. I know I'm running behind a little bit. Good morning. I feel like I'm like really close on the camera for Periscope. But I am here and it's Topic Tuesday. I was not here last week. One of the reasons it was election day last week, so I wasn't really feeling good. I had a really bad cough last week, and then it was election day, so I just kind of came on Good Morning on Facebook. I came on to let everybody know to definitely go out and do their due diligence of voting, but it was a lot of activity on Facebook about voting last weekend. Again, because I wasn't feeling that well, I did go ahead and skip Topic Tuesday. So thank you for coming back with me this morning. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming back with me this morning, joining me this week. If you have not already seen, today we're going to be talking about 5 tips to do in your personal or business, your personal life or your business life before the end of 2016. So that's where I want to come from today and just give you those 5 tips and get you on to a productive day. I kind of feel weird because I don't have any music playing in the background. Usually that's how I kind of start. For some reason I couldn't get it to play. But good morning to you all. I'm not sure who's on Facebook with me. It's showing me I have some people, but you do have to sometimes say something, good morning or hello, hey, in order for me to know who's on so that I can greet you. So good morning to you all on Facebook as well as Periscope. It's showing I have a few people on Periscope as well, but I'm not exactly showing all the names. So good morning to you all again. It's Topic Tuesday. My cousin Josh always mess with me every time he see me. He say, it's Topic Tuesday. I never say it like that when I get on here, but for whatever reason, he messes with me all the time. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Claudia. Good morning to you all. Hope you're having a good day so far. And I wanted to talk a little bit. Hey, Cole. I want to talk a little bit about my weekend, y'all. It was so exciting before I go ahead and get with the tips. I had a really good weekend. I'm sure that you probably seen all the pictures. It started with over a month ago with our network, She Networks, which was one of the things I was going to talk about at the end of the live video today. So I'll just go ahead and speak about it now. She Network, she stands for Strength, Health, and Empowerment. There's a network is solely for women, all walks of life, whether you're married, single. I had at the last event on Saturday, I had someone come up to me and ask me if she can be a part if she had no kids and she was single. Yes, absolutely. Especially if you're aspiring to any of those areas. So if you're single, you're an entrepreneur, you have a career, you don't work at all, you're a stay-at-home mom, it does not matter. Women from all walks of life are available, or this network is available to them. It's a network that is solely right now on Facebook. I am actually doing an addition to the She Network so that it will be available through my website as well, because I do know some women do not have Facebook, especially the older women. We want them to be a part because we want their wisdom, right? So She Networks is just a woman it's a woman's network for women to get together to be able to encourage each other, uplift each other, empower each other. And the reason why I started a network is because I see, especially in our race, Black women, if I can be specific, I always see us trying to climb on top of each other, and we have that crab-like mentality where it's like, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to climb on top of you to reach the top. But it's never a collaboration or working together or encouraging somebody or empowering somebody or not being jealous of somebody or envious of somebody, or just encouraging that person to be able to, and helping that person, empowering that person be able to reach their full potential, because there's something that's inside of all of us that the world needs, right? So it doesn't matter if she has the same business as me, we both doing hair. Well, she might specialize in natural hair and I might specialize in something different, braids or something of that nature. So we have to work on we really, really have to work on as women, not climbing on top of each other. Good morning, Dr. Ray. But actually helping each other to reach our goals and to empower each other. Hey, boo. Thank you for joining me. So that's what the network is for. That's the reason why I thought of the network. And I wanted the network, a women's network, just nothing formal. It's very informal. Just get together. Now, because I reside in Atlanta, Georgia, the live meetups have been every other month. We've actually had twice in Atlanta, Georgia. I do want to expand to North Carolina as well as Rochester, New York. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born and raised. So I do want to expand She Networks in 2017 to Rochester, New York. So if you are interested and you exemplify everything that the She Network stands for, you may not really be into networking, but you're willing to get out of your comfort zone and actually do it. You're willing to be able to host live events. You are more than welcome to join the team. I'm going to create a team for She Network so that we can take this around the nation. I know a lady I spoke to yesterday. She was saying that, she would be interested in She Networks expanding to Texas. I would love that. So I definitely do want to expand She Networks, and that is going to happen in the year of 2017. But besides getting on the team, if you are a woman, if you just relocated to, hey, Allison, thank you for joining me. Hey, Dr., Pastor, Elder, Joy. I'm going to give you all those titles. Speaker, author. Thank you so much for joining me. But if you are a woman and you are not a part of that network, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and get connected to that network today. Again, it's She Network. So if you would, all together, She, then Networks with the S on the end. If you would search that on Facebook. And again, you said stop it. I am working on making that available, through, my website as well. But right now it is on Facebook. And it's open to all women. So I was in talking about my weekend. So over the weekend, I had my live meetup, and we did something different. I took a poll in She Networks, and I asked the women, what type of meetup they wanted to do. The first time we did like a meet and greet with a kind of like a mini workshop, where we actually had topics that we kind of went over, and we did it at a bakery/cafe. So I asked the women, do you want to go back there? Do you want to do something fun? Do you want to go to like Dave & Buster's? Or do you want to dress up and just go out and have a nice girls' night out, adult girls' night out, right? No kids, no husbands, no spouses, just the girls hanging out. So here in Atlanta, Georgia, Trina Braxton, she has a venue. It's like a bar/restaurant. It's called Bar Chicks, and I heard a lot of stuff about it. I had never been actually when they were open for business, but I have actually been to the location. So I decided to go ahead and book it at that particular location. And we went, we had fun. Typically, I do get a large number of people who actually register. And then just depending, on the event, the day and time, you want to go to that? Okay. Somebody actually suggested that I do like a couples night there. So I don't know. I'll think about or see about planning that. But we actually went to the She Networks function. It was a live meetup. It was a fun and sassy girls' night out live meetup. So I had that planned for Saturday night. But before, I had took a nap in the middle of the day, because my days have been great. We got an extra visitor in the house, and my day's been great. I've been the kids have been kind of off doing their own thing with our visitor. So I took a nap on Saturday. Can y'all believe that? I took a nap on Saturday. And then when I woke up from my nap, I had a text message as well as 2 missed calls with somebody saying that they had 2 tickets for Love Jones. Now, me and my husband have been looking at this musical for like months now. We wanted to go so bad. But, for several reasons, we were not able to go. So I called the person back, like, are you serious? You have 2 tickets for us? So I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have my networking event tonight, but I'm not missing Love Jones, right? So not only did they have 2 free tickets for y'all, and I won't call the person out because I don't want to put them on blast, but not only did they have 2 free tickets for us, it was second row, y'all. Oh my God. So I was like, okay, I love my ladies in She Networks, but I cannot miss this event. So my husband was like, put the tickets in my name, because if you don't make it, I'm going to go. Because some of the artists like Dave Hollister, Chrisette Michelle was in it, and it was a really good musical. But going back to the She Network, so I went to my event. I did tell the ladies, hey, I'm gonna have to tiptoe out a little bit early. But to my surprise, when we got there, we're going over these. I had questions to just kind of, when you're at networking events, when you come with somebody, sometimes you come with people so that you're more comfortable, and that's fine. But when you come with people, you tend to stick with the person that you come with. You love Chrisette Michelle. You tend to stick with the person that you come with, and the purpose of networking events is so that you can meet other people, so you connect with other people, and build whatever you're building, your personal life or business life, to be able to build with those other people. So I had questions to kind of, you had to ask somebody that you did not come with these questions, so it can just spark conversation. So we were sitting there ordering food, everybody's eating, and we're asking these questions, we're having a good time, and then all these people just started coming in with cameras and stuff. We were like, what is going on? So the waitress actually came to us and told us that they were going to be recording some of Braxton Family Values that night. And we were so excited. Now, I knew that they were going to be recording, but they didn't say like Trina and all the Braxton sisters were going to come. So to our surprise, after that, so true, I'm working on opening up. Yes, you have to open up when you wanted to see Tamar. You have to open up when you go to networking events. So I encourage you, if you are not a part of She Networks, to go ahead and join today. It is free. And then on our next networking event, I definitely encourage you to come out, because I have a lot of different strategies to make it comfortable for people to open up and talk to other people. So to our surprise, Trina walks in. And then Tracy walks in, and then Tamar walks in, and then Vince walks in. So if anybody know me personally, they know that I love Tamar Braxton. I like her so much because I love her testimony from where she came from to what she's accomplished now. I think that is great, and I just like her testimony. So I was so excited that they all were there. I was able to actually even meet them. I did not talk to Trina for a long time, but I did exchange words with Tamar for a good length of time, and they are so down to earth. So this is a little plug for them. If you've never been to that venue, you may want to try it out. It is a cute little girls venue. The VIP room, so cute. But that was my weekend, y'all. So, and it's not like I asked for it. Like, this stuff came to me. So I was able to meet them, take pictures, have good conversation, had a great time with the ladies at She Networks. Thank you all, everybody who actually came out that night. And then I had a tiptoe out, went on a date night with my husband. Thank you again for the person who gave us the tickets. And then after the show, instead of going left, we decided to go back to the right. When we were walking out of the venue, out of the Fox Theater. It was actually my first time being there. And I was able to meet Demetria McKinney. If you don't know or recognize her name, she's on Tyler Perry House of Pain. And then she's a local artist as well for singing. She actually sang in the musical that night. She was really cool. It was just a quick exchange of words. It wasn't like a long conversation or anything. And then we were able to actually meet Dave Hollister and Michelle, I think is her name. I seen her, but I did not exchange words with her. My husband took the photo out with Dave Hollister, so I didn't put a picture up with him, but I did put the picture up with the rest of the celebrities. And I just say that to say, I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't know that any of it was going to happen. And I'm not a person who's really fan-struck or star-struck, however they call it, but I just appreciate that I was able to have that experience, and I'll just leave that there. So that was my weekend. I had a really good time, and I'm just excited about what is to come in 2017. So I know I took up a lot of time, but I told you that today's Topic Tuesday wasn't going to be in regards to 5 tips or things that you need to do in your personal or business life before the end of 2016. So thank you all for joining me again. I'm going to go through these quickly. The first one is reflect. Reflect. We need to reflect on our year. See what things happened that were a blessing to us. See what things happened that, great accomplishments, things that we need to work on. Where were some obstacles where were some stumbling blocks throughout my year? Hey, Ayana. We need to reflect. And I have here in my notes, reflect on mistakes, what went wrong and what we can correct for going into the next year. And we need to actually look at our accomplishments. And I want to zone in on that because it's easy for us to be critical of ourselves and look at our mistakes, judge ourselves. We're usually our biggest critic, right? One thing I really want you to do when you reflect on 2016 is to actually look at your accomplishments. What have you accomplished this year? Think about that. Sit down, ponder that. What have you accomplished this year? Have you celebrated those accomplishments? Make sure that you're celebrating, and the year is still here. So I don't care if it's something that you accomplished in January, some type of certificate, or you overcome some type of fear, you launched out in your business, whatever that may be. You took that leap of faith and you walked off the job, or whatever that may be. You moved to another location. You said I do. You actually proposed. If we have any men on here, you took the marriage, the relationship to another level, the business to another level. You moved up in your career. You did something. You opened up a box. You were with family members. You restored a relationship. You forgave. Those are all accomplishments in our life. I want you to sit back, reflect on the accomplishments that you had for 2016, and then celebrate those accomplishments. It's very, very important that we celebrate our accomplishments going forth. So celebrate those accomplishments. That's the first one, reflect. Number 2 is meet some last minute goals. What goals did you plan in January, February, March, April, May, even all the way to June and July that you have not accomplished? I said that I was going to color coordinate my closet. I said that I was going to get rid of some clothes. And thank you so much for writing that. Reflect on 2016 accomplishments and celebrate. Yes, thank you. Got me a little Rochelle. Am I saying it right? Thank you so much. So the second one is meet some last minute goals. So what have you accomplished? You said you wanted to lose 10 pounds. Now, we do have Thanksgiving coming up next week, but it's not impossible. You said that you wanted to cut your hair, but you got a little fearful and you didn't do it. Small things. We can look at the small things. It doesn't have to be big goals. We have just a little over a month left. What did you say in the beginning of the year that you wanted to accomplish that you have not accomplished? You said that you wanted to get your credit right. Start right now. You said that you wanted to buy a house by the end of 2016. Start looking. Start taking the steps towards accomplishing those things that you set in the beginning of the year. It might have been at the end of 2015 you set goals that you have not actually reached or accomplished yet. Revisit those things before the year is out. You will be surprised how many things that you probably can just mark off your list. And I'm a very task-oriented person, so I have 1,000 to-do lists, booklets, journals, or whatever. That's why in my my store shops it says you will find several different journals, because I'm a person, I write. So you will be surprised how many things you can take your journal, the goals that you have set for yourself that you've written down, and cross them out. I love seeing stuff crossed out. So like I said, I'm a very task-oriented person. Look at what you have set in the beginning of the year and revisit those things and see if you're able to accomplish some of those goals before the end of the year. So number 1, reflect. Number 2, meet some of the last minute goals. Number 3, organize. This is a biggie, especially since I am a coach and I help women live organized and balanced lives. So Rachel, okay, well, thank you so much for typing all of that in today. Because that is like my niche, or that's what I do. I help women live organized and balanced lives through planning. It's really big for me with organizing. Help your mother. So you have to organize your room, your house, your office, whether or not you are an entrepreneur, if you have a business location, organize your closet. Even with me, I'm going to organize my computer. So I'm going to look at all the files, all the contracts, all that stuff. Make sure everything is in the right folders. Go through your phone, delete some of them old pictures, get some space in your phone. Organize. Make sure that you're going to be organized going into 2017. So whether it's in your personal life, your personal space, or in your business, go back through all that paperwork, those piles that you have on your desk. Organize them. Receipts, taxes is coming up. Make sure you have all your business expenditures that you need to file on your taxes. Organize. Reflect. Meet some of your last minute goals. Organize. I put computer, files, house, closet, phone, pictures. That's what I have in my notes. Number 4, Dream again. Dream again. Order, life-changing. Dream again. Number 4, that's a biggie. What goals did you have for your business or in your life that you had set forth 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 5 years ago, just in the beginning of the year? You knew that you were going to launch the business this year. You knew that you was going to take the business to the next level, but for whatever reason, some type of stumbling block came across in your life and it caused you to, let's just be real, sometimes it causes us to be defeated. Sometimes it causes us to be fearful. Sometimes it causes us to put the dream down in the corner. Time to pick it back up. I think I put out a post like that recently. Pick up the dream again. Dream again. Dream bigger. If you have been dreaming, you had an awesome year. I feel like I had an awesome year, but there's so many other ideals and things that's inside of me that I know that I can do. So it's time for me to dream bigger before I go into 2017. Dream bigger. Reflect, meet some last minute goals, organize, dream again, or dream bigger. That is a blessing to you. I'm glad. The last thing, number 5, is plan. Plan for your next year. Plan out those goals. So you're going to dream again. And once you dream again, what are you going to do in 2017 to make those goals come to pass? You're going to try to meet some of those last minute goals. But if there's some things that you cannot meet before the end of 2016, how are you going to plan for 2017 to be able to make sure that you meet those goals and not a whole nother year goes by without you meeting those goals? We have to plan. Plan. Y'all know I'm big on planner. I didn't really introduce myself and say exactly what I do, but I am a professional event planner. My business is Prestigious Events by Tramika, Craddock, and then on the coaching side, I'm a certified life coach. I do planning. I help women with planning as well, again, to live organized and balanced lives. So we have to plan. Once you reflect and you see those mistakes or those accomplishments, is it a huge accomplishment? I crossed the stage, I graduated, but I need to have a huge celebration. You know, I'm going on 5 years, 10 years, 15 years in marriage, so I need to have a huge celebration. Those are some of the things that you need to plan for now for 2017. Don't wait until the end of the year is out. Start to plan now. And that leads me into my next thing, which I have these seminars that I did a few weeks ago. And I'm going to share some of the feedback from the seminar sometime today. But I'm going to have these seminars in the first week of December as well. I'm going to bring them back because so many people ask for them. Meal planning, you're welcome, Deborah. Meal planning essentials, and that's helping you to plan food for your household. Planning food is a big part of who we are, you know, especially if you have kids or if you have a huge family. So meal planning essentials is going to be one class where we actually go through planning the shopping to actually preparing or cooking the food. What you need to do from point A to Z to be able to plan efficiently for your food in your household. The other class is building a weekly solid schedule. So, you know, we say, well, I don't have a lot of time to work on my business or to work on my resume to get the higher job or the higher position. I don't have time to do a lot of things I want to do with my spouse or do things I want to do with my kids. You need my help. We need to talk. Yes, I'm here. That's what I'm here for. That's what my coaching business is for. So building a solid weekly schedule is going to help you outline, not structure, because somebody told me they don't like that word. Outline your weekly schedule, and then what you need to do is put those extra things in that you want to do. I want to do chores around my house on a consistent basis. I want to do date night on a consistent basis. Whatever it is, I need to spend more time with my kids on helping them with homework or additional work. You know, whatever that is, that class is going to be able to help you have a good outline of your schedule to add in extra things that you want to do so that you can flow efficiently through your week. The last class is planning for the first quarter of 2017. So that's the class that I really want to mention, only because you're welcome, Tanika. I want to mention that because we're talking about planning, right? We're going to reflect. We're going to meet some last minute goals. We're going to organize. We're going to dream again, or we're going to dream bigger. And then finally, we're going to plan. So you have to start planning now. And you can't, I always say you have to plan. I don't care what it is. A trip to the grocery store, school shopping, a date night. And I get being spontaneous, but you have to have some type of ideal in your head. So it doesn't have to be a full-fledged plan, but you have to, when it comes to some things, but you have to have some type of ideal in your head. You don't just get in the car and you just start driving and say, well, I'm going to end up around the corner in whatever we see, then that's what we're going to eat. No, you may say, well, I'm going to go across town, or I'm going to go to this particular city, or I'm going to go to this particular area